Arobis have this free tool that allows you to check if your website is actually visible to AI and large language models. If this is your first time here, my name is Jay, and this is the Everyday AI channel where we teach you how you can use AI in your daily lives. So I'm going to dive right into this here, and as you can see, it's a very simple three-step process. You just enter your website, they scan the signals, and then you get your report, including strengths, gaps, fixes within 25 seconds. Cool. Now, of course, everyone knows that AI visibility matters. I'm not going to go into this because if you really don't know, then you are very far behind, my friend. But the main thing to understand is that you need to make sure your website is accessible to crawlers. You need to make sure structured data is there in the form of JSON LD markup, because regular AI crawlers can't actually read JavaScript. You need to make sure there's an LLMs.txt. You need to make sure everything is structured semantically. Technical health has to be on point. All these sort of things. Really, you're just one prompt away from getting a deeper understanding of all of this. So I'm not gonna yap on about it for too long. I'm just gonna put in my website here, which is of course jjohnson.co.uk, and we're gonna analyze my website and see what exactly we get here from Arobis. I also actually have a multi-agent system that spins up 6 sub-agents and also provides a very extensive report. Amazing stuff. Wow, look at this. This is beautiful, and this actually shows that the multi-agent system I created is actually working, because I guarantee you, before I actually ran my report and then I simply just uploaded the report I got as a markdown file into I believe it was Claude Code in Cursor, which is how I usually do my development, and then I also have Codex open as well, as both of them as the extensions within Cursor as an AI powered IDE. And then what I do is I just said create a plan to fix all these issues, and yeah, as you can see now, I'm getting a solid 98 out of 100. But of course, I'm somewhat of a perfectionist, so I want to see what other ways I can actually improve my site to get that 100 out of 100. It's telling me no fixes needed. Apparently jjohnson.co.uk already nails the key AI visibility signals. Keep it fresh. Amazing stuff. Now I am very glad to see this, and I think this is probably going to be the A/B testing I actually use for my multi-agent system in order to actually get people to see the clear difference before and after implementing the suggestions to remedy any sort of gaps and reasons why their website would not be cited, especially now in the age of AI. AEO and GEO, super important. Recently Cloudflare, I believe, announced that over 50% of internet traffic is actually from bots, which means, and this is something I said months ago, right? I hate to be one of those guys saying I told you so, and I'm not really saying I told you so. I'm more or less just saying I said this a long time ago. But if you are not optimizing your website for AI agents and crawlers, then you are already very far behind. Most traffic on the internet is now bots.
I'm actually pleased to announce I've launched one of my first digital products, which is a 7-day prompting ebook. I've called it Perfecting Prompts, and it's essentially a 7-day crash course on how you can improve your prompting so that you can supercharge your productivity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link to Perfecting Prompts below. I put in a lot of work into it, and in there I actually include some frameworks that I teach to global corporations. Definitely check it out.
You need to, if you're serious about this game of marketing and commerce digitally, you need to make sure you got this on point. If you're interested, of course, feel free to get in touch. I'm currently just doing a pilot program, but I'm seeing some extreme demand that was quite unprecedented for my multi-agent system that spins up 6 sub-agents, scrapes your website for any reason that why it wouldn't be cited, and then gives you a very clear audit report as well as ways to remedy those issues. So yeah, definitely check out Arobis. I think this is a great tool. It's shown that my system's working, and definitely check it out.